so now we're gonna see how can we take, if you're in a stress mood, because you can't be happy and stressed at the same time. Those two, they don't go together. So how could we switch from stress to switch our mind and our body, to trigger it, to get out after one day? We're saying, okay, we're taking one day off today, and then the next day, what should we do? And how
Well, I think there's 3 steps.
Okay.
The first step is awareness. And that's really what you were just talking about, is it's being aware of whatever is going on with you at any given moment. So, okay, I'm sad right now, or I feel stressed right now, or I feel happy right now. And then the second thing is not to judge it, because it's the judgment that actually creates the stress.
Absolutely.
Because we're judging ourselves for being sad or stressed,
or taking one day off being
Yes.
stressed. Be stressed for one day.
Yes,
it's okay.
Yes, it's actually, it's all okay.
Yes.
It's all okay. But when you develop this capacity to be aware of your different moods and your different days, then
you know how to drive yourself.
yes, exactly, because when you have the awareness, you have more choice as to what to do. So for example, if you have one of these days, you were saying you wake up, you know, you don't feel good, don't feel like doing anything. Okay, so don't schedule an important meeting that day. Maybe call and change it to a couple of days later, you know, and don't drive if you can help it that day, because you're aware you're not feeling great or feeling stressed or irritable or whatever it is. And so you get more of a disidentification from the emotional state or the mental state, and then you actually have more clarity, because you can then make these decisions around that, so that you can have your life work for you rather than judging yourself for being stressed. So the opposite of judgment is acceptance. So it's learning to accept ourselves however we are in whatever moment, accepting what is. Because in meditation, there's no good or bad, right or wrong. There's only what is. So what is, say right now, I'm stressed. Okay.
And then by taking the day not to do anything, like you were saying, and both of you were saying, by not doing whatever you need to do that day, and I practice that, it allows you not to have more negative from coming, because you're sensitive.
Yes.
Then because of you're sensitive, you're allowing more negative to come in. That takes you 2, 3, 4, 5 days, and then you don't know why you're going that far. Because that one day that you're feeling down, allow yourself to
Yes.
not to get out there, right?
Yes, and have compassion for yourself.
Sure.
Because, like you said, nobody's perfect. None of us are.
No.
You know, we up and
We're
down.
emotional people.
Yes, and we have different things going on, and
Yeah.
those sudden upsetting phone calls or whatever it is. So it's important to have tremendous compassion for ourselves and non-judgment.
Let's see how we're gonna do it now. So you promised you're gonna let us laugh a little bit.
Yes,
so
we
let's
will.
do it with our audience. So how would you like that? Okay. Okay.
Okay, so, I mean, laughter has so many benefits for the mind. You can't be laughing and worried at the same time. So you could choose, you know, you could laugh or you can be worried, the choice. Laughter is very good for the physical body, because we release a lot of stress when we're laughing. It's a very relaxing behavior.
Yeah.
And it's also
Different
very
hormones.
good for the emotions, for the heart. So it's very good for relationships. And laughter also has a spiritual dimension, because laughter helps us to be in the present moment.
I never thought of this. You're bringing a lot to this table.
Thank you. Yeah, so when you're fully laughter, and I'm sure you all know this, you just maybe never thought of it this way, when you're fully in that laughter, you're in the present moment, and there's only laughter, there's no thought.
That's beautiful. Okay, that's a
Let's do
different
it.
way of thinking of it. So if you want to be in the present, I was watching a video the other day, and I was just laughing because this lady, she was hilarious. It just made me feel good for the whole day.
Yes,
Yeah.
it does.
Okay, so make us feel good now.
All right, so what we can do is you just put your arms up in the air like
Let's
this
do it.
and shout Yahoo!
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 Emmy's gone.
So it's that easy. Yeah, everybody knows how to laugh.
Yeah.
And what I suggest you do at home is you can do this with a friend or two or three or however many, or do it by yourself. And then after, just take a moment or two to sit in silence. And
Just breathe in
and take the energy of the laughter inside. It's a very powerful two-step technique.
That's beautiful. You made me. I was crying. I mean, I better keep my makeup on. So that's beautiful. So it doesn't take too much just to switch your perspective. You know, after one day you're taking off and relaxing and just catching up on things and your thoughts, and then when the next day comes, slowly just get to different place.
Yes, and you know something you can do, which I like to do, is the first thing you do when you wake up in the morning, start laughing.
Wow, that takes time for some people.
Yes,
But
yes.
it's okay. No matter how long it will take you to practice that, just do it.
It's just a suggestion,
Yeah.
you know, but it can change the whole day.
You know,
can change the outlook.
This is not only me, but that's why my country survived the war. Because even in the midst of the war, we used to go to beach. And then the bomb will be dropping somewhere, and then we leave the beach and then go hide. And then when the bomb stops, we go back to the beach. Really, literally, the bomb will be dropping. We'll hear it. Like, okay, it's in this area. Oh, it's far away from here. Let's go swim. Or let's have a dance or go at night, Saturday nights. You see people we used to be like, there's no electricity, right, in some areas. We go to the cousin's house where they have electricity in their area just to fix our hair. So we can go out on Saturday night. To keep ourselves going, we had to find a place to have fun.
Joy.
Enjoy.
Yeah.
So that's how we survived. You know, we had
Yes.
our downs times for sure, but to survive, we had to do a lot of activities like that.
Yes.
For sure.
Yes, well, you know, we're beings of joy, actually.
Yeah.
So
we can't survive if we don't keep that,
Yes.
right? The healthy thoughts, I call it. Well, that's beautiful.
Pragito, author, meditation trainer, speaker.
my website is discovermeditation.com.
Discovermeditation.com. Beautiful.